Mr. Landsgaard, Daniel, congratulations on being appointed to the vacant seat here on the RCSD board this morning on December 6, 2008. Tell me about your enthusiasm for the district now.
Well, first I want to thank the board and all those people who supported me and voted for me, and I'm humbled also to be chosen. The other candidates that interviewed were also very well qualified and had very many good assets, and we sure hope they all stay involved in our community because they all had great ideas, and just really wanted to say thank you to the board and also appreciation to the other candidates that had applied for this. They were all very well qualified and would be an asset to this community. But I am excited. There's a lot of great things going on with our wastewater treatment plant for the tertiary water to help offset any potable water or pumping water we may be short of in the future. Through the parks, continuing to build Fellside Park and getting the plans and the community's involvement in that plan so we can get started with that. Continuing with our wells, the water banking system to, for those of you who don't know, we're going to be putting water out at 140th, 150th Street West. Water will percolate into the ground, and there'll be water that we can pull out in the future as we need it, as we've had dry years in the past 5-6 years. There's just so much going on. Again, getting a turnout from the state water project to have control of our own water going into the bank and not relying on others. Continuing the fight to make sure we keep good, clean, drinkable water for our customers and not take the ammonia that comes with chloramines that could damage people's health, as well as all of our infrastructure and our pipes. There's just so much going on here, and I'm so proud of the staff that we have and the things that they've been doing and how we've been taking care of this community. I am excited. I can't wait to dig in.
Yes, it's very, very difficult. We had 5 wonderful candidates who would have liked to have been appointed to the vacancy. Each one brought to the table wonderful attributes, and they had vision, they had passion, they wanted to continue on with the program that RCSD has launched. And yeah, it was tough, and I think we made a good decision, and we'll move forward with the full board now.
Well, John, the basketball season is off and running again.
Yes, we've had a pretty successful beginning. We're currently 2-0. We beat Desert Christian, and we were fortunate last night to beat Paraclete. And tonight we're going to play a very tough Burroughs squad. On Friday we'll play Desert Christian, and then we'll be in the championship round on Saturday. And we appreciate the community support and the support of the Rotary Club as well.
And you're carrying about 15 players this year.
15 players, a little bit more than we normally do. We're trying to develop a lot of kids. We've got, first time in a long time, we've got a real good JV program that's developing the kids. We've got an alumni that used to play for Coach Ackerson and I, that's the head coach, Mike Williams, and his assistant, Brian Moss, who used to be a coach out at Desert High School. They're developing the kids. So we're starting to get some good things going on, and hopefully we can continue our winning tradition as we go for our 8th consecutive league championship.
Best wishes.
Thank you, Mr. George. I appreciate that.
Jay, what would it take to bring Girls and Boys Club back to Rosamond again?
It'll start off with the grassroots. We've got to get the support of the community. We need the support of the schools, and we need to have a plan. Last time we were in Rosamond, we had a nice idea and a lot of support and people wanting to get involved. But what we didn't have was enough facility to grow into, and then a long-term plan in order to keep our doors open. We've learned a lot since then, and we know that there's grant opportunities out there, but it all starts with the community getting involved, working with the Rotary Club and the Boys and Girls Club to help us open the doors and be a part of the Rosamond community again.
I, then state your name.
I, Fulton Landsgaard,
Do solemnly swear.
that
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
And the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California
Against all enemies.
against all enemies,
Foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
I will bear true faith and allegiance
To the Constitution of the United States.
to the Constitution of the United States
And the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California.
That I take this obligation freely.
I take this obligation freely
Without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you for stepping up and serving. Thank you, sir. You guys will give those to me, and I will sign up, get them with the board, and you can legally. Tomorrow.
Mr. Mayor, thanks for the nice tour of the new hybrid energy plant. I have a question about why you decided to go with solar.
Well, we believe that a solar component to this power plant will help us through the approval process at the state level. They like to see a integrated approach here to power generation, and solar will give us about 50 megawatts of power during peak demand when the sun's at its highest. We're here at your disposal. In any way we need to be helpful, we are here to help.
When will this project break even? Is there any idea when the city would recoup the investment in the project?
Well, what we plan to do is at every step of the way we are evaluating our best option. So today we're looking for the permit. Once that's acquired, then we'll be looking for somebody to build the plant, and we'll evaluate those options. And then we'll look for somebody to operate, and we'll evaluate those options. Right. So a break-even date would be it would be tough for me to give you an exact timeline, but know that our goal is to make the best decision at every step of the way. Sure. And try to do something that will provide greater power not only to the state of California, but could serve as an enhancement to our industrial users and bring a benefit, a discount rate to our residents.
Use of the water, this plant use only treated water?
Yes, this will be designed to hook up to our tertiary treatment that's taken place in both cities. Sure. And we're using our sister city as a backup supply, but the tertiary treated water, we believe, is the proper use to power this plant.
Good. Mr. Seal, the district engineer, has moved on, but obviously contributed a lot to the district. What are your feelings on that?
Well, I'm sad that he is leaving, and to some degree we've hung on to him a little bit. We've hired him as a consultant for the next 6 months to make a smooth transition. He's kind of like the fellow who knows where lots of things are buried, and so we want to hang on to him. And he's even agreed to come back after that, for individual things that we would need him for. Mm-hmm. But he's looking towards another couple of years in retirement, and this is definitely a step up for him to increase his retirement. And also is focusing just on water, mm-hmm. so he doesn't have to deal with all the other issues. It's just a water issue mm-hmm. where he is transferring to. Mm-hmm. As far as evaluating his engineering work here, yes. I'm not an engineer, but I was very impressed with the information he would give us to help us make decisions. Sure. He made it easy sometimes to see the logic in what he was presenting. And that's a key for a director to be able to have confidence mm-hmm. that the numbers you're getting are accurate and that this does make sense and it's something we need to do. Mm-hmm. And so we need to find somebody who can also replace him and give us that same confidence in the numbers that they're giving us, because without the accurate numbers it's difficult to make a decision, because we can't go drum up all those statistics ourselves and those policies and things. That's not the job of a director. The job of a director is to hire staff that does that, and he was competent in doing that. A very excellent engineer for us.